Hey everybody, Raven here, and today we're going to go through a roll of silver dollars. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, there are peace dollars and Morgan dollars in here, and I want to go through and see if we find anything that's obvious or a nicer date or whatnot. Now, I know that a majority of these are like, kind of common dates and whatnot, but it would be cool to see if we find like a 23D because I know there's 23 and 22 the year 1923 and 22 in here. So let's try to see what we can find, guys. You never know. I'm going to jump over to scope so we can check it out together. Here we go. All right, so we got the scope up. Let's get this open and take a look at what we have. Got a bunch of peace dollars here. Let's see here. It's a nicer looking 1923. We're going to put that right there under the scope. Not bad condition at all for saying that this was above coal. This is a nice looking 1923. Let's see if there's a mint mark on there. And this one looks to be a Philly. Has a couple of spots where there's some little damage on the rim, as you can see right by the tail here, a little nick. But that's not a bad looking coin. So that's our first peace dollar. Let's look at the next one. It's 1922. This one has a little bit more wear to it, but like I said, these are just above coal, so some of them are going to be a little bit nicer than others. That one is a 1922S for San Francisco, and not shabby. I got a really good deal on these, to be honest, guys, so I am not upset by any means by anything I've seen so far. Both coins are fine for what I paid. I think, matter of fact, the first one and this third one are looking really good for what I got it for. Got a really, really good deal. All right, so this one is a Denver mint mark on a 22. And that was 15 million of those minted there, so but not too shabby. Let's look and see if we get anything on this next one. Another 1922. Now this 1922 looks really nice actually. It's got a lot of detail still left. I mean, that is definitely far from a coal coin. And let's see here. That's a 22 Philly. A little bit more common, but still a really, really cool coin. And like I said, I can't complain for the money that I spent, to be honest. All right. So here we go, 1922. This one has a little bit more wear than the last couple, especially on the reverse here. But it is a San Francisco. And, like I said, some are going to be better, some are going to be a little bit worse. Here we have a 1923. So far it's 22s and 23s. Now this one has seen some time in somebody's pocket. It's been somebody's pocket coin for a little while at least. That's a 22 Philly. And we have two more peace dollars to look at, and then we'll get into the Morgans. So here is a 22, or no, 23, I'm sorry. 1923. This is getting close to that coal mark, but still above it, I feel. And the mint mark is San Francisco. 1923 San Francisco. It'd be cool to find this last one. Hopefully, is a D, on a 23. But you're just usually hoping when you're trying to cherry pick through things. But the price I paid for these, I paid $23 a coin, and so on average, I'm doing really well. A couple of these look a little bit nicer. Like I said, like this one looks really nice. So I'm happy with the purchase so far. Now let's get into the Morgan dollars here and see what we have. The first one up is a 1900. Now that's not a bad looking Morgan. Now it's got some circulation to it, but hey, it's a 1900. And does it have a mint mark? Let's take a look. I do not see a mint mark, so we're looking at a 1900 Morgan. And I am not the expert when it comes to Morgans and whatnot. I know some of the more key dates, but I'm always surprised at the ones that go for more. So a 1900 Philly, honestly, in a VF20 is a $30 all day long. There was only 8.8 million of these ever minted. So that is not a bad coin year or date. You know, less than 10 million minted. I'm happy with that find. All right, guys, the next one up is 1896. And that is still not too bad. I mean, it's definitely more of a circulated coin. You know, it's but like I said, I'm kind of trying to cherry pick these, and I got such a great deal that I really, you know, I have nothing I can complain about, guys. All right, so this is an 1896. Now let's see if there's a mint mark. And it is an O for New Orleans. 1896. Oh, wow. Guys, that is less than 5 million minted in a VF20. You're at a $42 red book price. So, not too bad. You know, maybe it's been had a little cleaning in its lifetime or whatnot, but that is still a good date under 5 million produced. Would have been nice if it was an S. The S one has 100,000 more made, but is worth a little bit more for some reason. I don't know why, but hey, coins can be weird that way. All right, next one up is a 1891. Turn that the right way. 1891. Not too bad. I mean, it's got a lot of detail still in the hair and everything. One of the very first areas that gets messed up is right here by the ear. And does it have a mint mark? Yes, it does. San Francisco. And again, that was, I think, 1891. All right, so 1891, San Francisco. Let's see what the book has to say about 1891S. All right, 5.29 million minted, and a VF20 is $30. So, still, I'm very happy with this purchase, guys. And let's see what we got next. We have an 1889 that has some really nice toning to it, to be honest. Look at that around the date, 1889. You know, it's been a handled coin, but still the reverse. There's detailing still in the feathers there and some in the breast, so that's not bad. 1889. Let's see here. That's a bit higher mintage. 21 million on that, but it's a nicer looking coin, so I'm happy with it, you know. All right, guys. Next one up is from 1887. Woo. Getting some oldies here. All right, so this one's got a little more life to it, and I would expect to it a little more wear being from 1887. And let's see what the mint mark on the reverse is here. It is a Philly, so 1887 is a pretty common year, a lot minted, but if you find a 7/6, whew, you're doing pretty well. Let me see if there's anything interesting looking in that 7. You know, the bottom of that looks pretty interesting, to be honest, but, you know, you never know. All right, so let's get into the next coin. This one is 1886. Even older, and this one looks really nice, actually, guys. It's got some toning to it. 1886 Philly. 19 million minted, but not bad. The reverse is a little bit nicer than the obverse, I think, but I do like the toning that's in there. So we got an 1886. We got an 1885 up next. Holy cow, guys. Pretty cool that the subsequent years that are in here. I mean, the person that I bought this from gave me a lot of variety, so really, really cool. I really appreciate it. All right, 1885, that's a pretty common one. About 15 million minted. We got $5 more to look at, my friends, and then this Now this one's 1883. This one has been in somebody's pocket and seen some life. You know, that to me is a little bit more going close to the cull. But it's an 1883. 12 million of these bad boys were minted if it's just the Philly. But no, this is the S. Let's take a look at the 1883 S. 6.25 million minted. So that's cool as far as, you know, being a little bit more rare of a date to get. I would have been happier for a little bit nicer condition, but still, for the money I paid for $23 a piece, I am very, very happy. You know, you can't go wrong. All right, so next one, 1881, ladies and gentlemen. That doesn't look too bad, actually. Let's see where we're at on the mint mark for 1881. And, of course, it's going to be the more common. It's the Philly, but that's still less than 10 million minted on this. And it's in really nice condition for its age, I think. You know, it's not a ultra premium coin, but it is not garbage by any means. So I'm very, very happy with this purchase. Guys, we've even got another year older, 1880. I'm really shocked by some of the dates I'm seeing in here. All right, let's see where we're at. 1880 Philly. And for the 1880... Wow, there's so many different kinds minted in 1880, guys. Okay, so the 1880 Philly, there was 12,600,000 minted. If you find it 1880 over 79, you're doing really, really well. Let's see here. I'm looking at the red book to see if the error kind of shows better in there. Nope, there's no error to that coin, but hey, should always look. Now we have, guys, we have an 1879. We're going even older. Alrighty, here we go. Now that one's a little bit more beat up, a little bit older. 1879 Philly. 14 million minted, but still a cool find. Last but not least is the last year, and that is the 1921. And this one's not a bad looking coin, guys. A lot of detail in the hair and everything. Like, that is a very nice specimen to get out of a roll when they're telling you that, hey, you know, they're this kind of grade. I'm really happy. So, guys, like I said, always make sure that you develop those relationships out there. Keep your eyes out for the really cool deals, because you can get some good buys if you negotiate and keep your eyes open, you know. Let me get back over to the regular screen so you can see that we went through all these dollars here. And we plan on doing some more like this in the near future. Try to cherry pick some stuff, get some more constitutional rolls going, and probably $50 or something the next time. If you want to correspond, it's ravenhawkcoins@gmail.com. Our P.O. Box is 721-296, Norman, Oklahoma, 73070. Like always, please make sure to take care of one another. Ravenhawk Coins, have a great day.